Good evening. If you're tuning in, this is Prime Edition. I'm Regina Manyere, and our sign language interpreter is none other than Lady Lucy Moura. Now, President William Ruto will from Friday, which is tomorrow, chair a cabinet retreat seeking to create synergy in the country's topmost decision-making organ. The meeting also brings together principal secretaries and other senior government officials critical in delivering the Kenya Kwanza agenda in the new year. John Jacob Kuria is in Nanyuki and files the following report.
The four-day cabinet retreat at Mount Kenya Safari Club in Nanyuki commenced Thursday morning with the arrival of cabinet secretaries, principal secretaries and senior government officials. Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi leading fellow government officials through the program, with government keen on creating synergy in cabinet and enhancing service delivery.
Harmony and proper coordination in the operations of government. All right? We want to be able to appreciate that the government is one. Serikali ni moja. There are not two governments, there are not three governments. Serikali ni moja, and it is important that the key players, led by the president, are in consonance when it comes to understanding what the top priorities of the government are.
The cost of living ranks high among the issues to be discussed as Kenyans continue to bear the weight.
Priority number one is the economy, number two the economy, number three is the economy. So we must look at it that whatever we do, are we improving the lives of Kenyans? Are we creating jobs? Okay? Are we expanding our economy?
As an entire government, we are here to take stock of what we have done so far within the first 100 days. You are aware that our campaign agenda was anchored on the bottom-up economic plan. We have now been in government for 100 days. We need to take stock, evaluate what we have achieved so far, what lessons we have learned also that can now inform what we need to do moving forward.
We had an engagement with the National Assembly on delegated legislation. We went through the regulations, and on 30th, on 27, we were able to table, and this regulation was passed by Parliament on 30th of November last month. So, as we speak, this fund is legal, anchored well within the law.
While each ministry is expected to highlight its priorities for the year, members of the cabinet and the other senior government officials will also be taken through aspects of modern-day governance and optimizing output through work-life balance.
It is important that the new players, because you have permanent secretaries, you have cabinet ministers, some who have not held these positions before or have not been in the public space before. Do we all understand the rules of the game? Do you all appreciate the guidelines and provisions as required within the realm of public service?
President William Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua arrived in Nanyuki Thursday evening ahead of the retreat. Within the last 2 months, there have been instances of cabinet secretaries overlapping in their roles, which is one of the issues this retreat hopes to resolve. This even as cabinet outlines President Ruto's agenda in the new year. John Jacob Kuria, Prime Edition.